The top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Henderson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Design quarterback run. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
To the air, it's Arnold. The short hands, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. He's in the clear. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Auburn.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Knight. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Eighth play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Now we're going to draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll hand it off. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. Productive drive in the making, a 1st down at their own 42. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They'll try the right here. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the 1st period. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, the catch is made.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He shreds the tackle. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
first down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Smith. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. They'll ride the back again here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Third down and goal for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Starts a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Caught near the goal line. He rakes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. It's a draw play. Gets the first and still running. Tackle, but first down.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play. Completely fools the defense. They're out of position. Gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking deep on the scramble. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, a catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The short completion of the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Throw to the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. We got it. The field goal's good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. Looks Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pass. It's Smith. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Hand off to the back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Brings her in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Catch made over the middle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Wants to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Dropping back. It's Arnold. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
position, but it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 2nd down after that completion. To throw, it's Smith. Over the middle, it's Williams. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, what a grab! And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. To the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this player a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Inside the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quick throw to the left. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Arnold. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Odom. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Simmons. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Howard. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Just all-around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Trying to find room. It's Smith.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman. to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cut over the middle. It's Howard. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I'll tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Finds his man. It's Odom. Crosses the 35. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Catch made by the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on fourth down.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. He finds some space. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. What a catch! Now here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.